Oh, right. Hold on. Start server. I forgot to set the server like a chunk.
你光是写这个东西在智慧财产权服务一定没人进啊，因为他们还不太清楚这是什么意思。
我把那个就是金融科技的报名表已经先寄出去了。
你如果说是一个新创的话，人家是要能够去多做很多不是分内的事情。
不要让阿迪开发就不要让阿迪开发，合理。所以所有跟活动或者跟功能相关，如果没有第一个问题的时候，可能要在站外或者站内，应该不是可能站内跟站外的思考阿迪怎么做。
同一个时段我比较过。
但基本上大家都
早期新创因为非常初期，所以很多概念还不是非常的成熟。但是这是最好的时间点，我们可以跟这些创业家合作，陪同他们一起来形塑这样子的概念，大家一起来思考有什么样的方法可以为我们的彼此的事业找到更好的发展跟想法。那我想这样子的市场机会绝对是要从早期开始来孵化。台湾是一个非常合适创业家来做概念测试、概念验证，但我们的野心跟想法绝对不是在这边。我们一起来努力，一起来让台湾的创业家、台湾的创新能量走出国际，让世界看见台湾。
Welcome to SparkLabs Taiwan Demo Day 9. Woo! I'm Eric Chu, the co-founder and managing partner of SparkLabs Taiwan. It's our privilege to gather all these visionary entrepreneurs, investors, and innovators together in our full house to transcend the future. Our mission is to unleash all these founders' potential and to help them grow. We live in an era of very fast-changing technology. With the AI as the format, that we witness all this transformation, that we believe the AI will be the power to transform the new future. Embracing AI is not just about adopting new technology. It's actually more like helping founders to see how they can grow, help them to adapting for this evolving, changing landscape, help them identify the future opportunities, and also anticipating challenges. We are committed to help our founders navigate this complex journey. SparkLabs Taiwan started as a startup accelerator, together with a venture capital fund, funded by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs. Our mission is to help those founders who dream big go global. Over the 3 months acceleration program, we work closely together with founders. We help them refine the product market fit, help them to see whether there's a business model that's tailor-made for AI, and also help them to prepare the next stage of growth, and also including investments, starting from demo days, just like today. We also see there's like the explanation, phenomenal situation for the AI's possibility. We want to navigate this. We want to leverage this. So not just for founders to see the opportunities in AI, we also help corporates to discover the new possibilities by adopting AI solutions. AI enables companies to transcend the borders and to connect to the global markets. However, successful international expansion requires a lot of things. It requires the understanding to diverse markets. It requires the engaging with local players and also building the partnership together with the local startup ecosystem. So at SparkLabs, we facilitate these connections in between the Taiwan startup ecosystem and also the global communities. Our founders that can explore the overseas markets, we help them engage with the international partners and also help them attract investments from global top players. We travel to different countries to discover the business opportunities for our portfolio companies. But at the same time, we are also sourcing great startups. We attract them to come to Taiwan, to take Taiwan as a test bed so they can try and later on scale to more multiple countries. Developing AI is challenging, primarily because many of the top AI developers, they focus on deep tech. And you know, in early stage, these deep tech, they are more about algorithm. They are less about the productization. So as a result, the traditional metrics like user numbers, retention rate, or repeat purchase rate, these kind of metrics won't be applied to the new form. Instead, we must collaborate very closely with these innovators and to finally identify the suitable scenarios and try to help them productize these services and monetize. This process usually takes longer than the traditional product development cycles. Thank you, everyone, to come to join us. I especially want to thank for these international investors who are traveling around the world, including Korea, Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Southeast Asia, and the US. Your support is vital to our success of our founder and also the broader innovation ecosystem. SparkLabs has been the upfront of the innovation since 2018. And we are grateful to have the partners like Taiwan Tech Arena to be together with us since day one. So especially thanks to TTA for the continuous support. I also want to take this chance to invite Andrea Xu from TTA to give a few words to the audience. Let's welcome Andrea Xu.
Thank you, Edgar, the co-founder of SparkLabs Taiwan, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I'm Andrea Xu, the Director General of National Science and Technology Council. On behalf of NSTC, I sincerely welcome to join today's event, the Demo Day of SparkLabs Taiwan. And this is my second time to join the Demo Day, and I think it's very fantastic experience to me, because standing on this stage just like a superstar to, somehow should be very terrible because you're very well be blanket. But I think it's somehow like the experiences for the entrepreneur when you embark your journey to be a startup business, and you have to face unknown future, and you have to be courageous and brave to face the public, especially the investors, partners, and customers. So I think it's a very good place as our Demo Day. It's also our spirit why NSTC established TTA in 2018. TTA, the purpose established TTA is try to translate research outcomes into startups, and by also helping local entrepreneurs connect with international resources. Our strategy involves collaborating with leading global accelerators to foster in-depth partnership between startups, multinationals, and investors. SparkLabs has been a crucial partner in this mission since CTA's inception. Over the past 6 years, SparkLabs has supported approximately 86 startup teams, including 52 domestic and 34 international teams. As we know, they are the most successful accelerator to help startups exit in the overseas markets. Based on that, I'm excited to hear that SparkLabs will be taking 10 startups to Korea and Saudi Arabia this year to engage with potential investors and partners. As today's events, we look forward to seeing 6 AI-focused startups take the stage. We believe your pitches and discussion with mentors will ignite the flame of technological innovation. I'm confident that Taiwan startups innovation ecosystem will continue to grow, and more Taiwanese startups will be shining on the global stage. In closing, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all distinguished guests and attendees. I wish today's event a great success and with productive outcome. Thank you.
Today, you'll hear about the startup that pioneering the AI solutions across the region. The Batch 9 started in May 2024. We work 24/7 together with these founders to help them deep dive at TTA and also online. Today, we are proud to showcasing you the latest batch of the startup that we have been working with in the past 3 months. These companies represent cutting-edge technologies in Taiwan and beyond. We will have AI Seed, Colleague AI, Craft Robotics, MeandMine, Seesaw.ai, and Welltech to pitch on stage later. We invite like-minded partners to join us on this exciting journey. Together, we can unlock the potential and drive the positive changes together. At SparkLabs, we also leverage mentor network to help these founders to grow. We want to use this demo day to invite brilliant minds to share their knowledge, experiences in different verticals. So not just startup pitching, we also got the privilege to invite 2 AI domain leaders to share about how they leverage AI and also their insights in AI. So we got the privilege to invite Sudhira from Google Cloud, who is leading the generative AI incubation. We also got the privilege to invite Louis Chen, the CSO and EVP of Perfect, a New York Stock Exchange listed company, to share about how they're adopting AI into AR and VR fields that are driving the beauty AI tech. We also got honored to invite Tim, a seasoned technology columnist, to moderate the panel. I'm so excited to listen what they're gonna share later on. We can't achieve this alone. I want to thank all of our investors who support us, who help our founders to grow. And also want to thank for sponsors and partners for their continuous ongoing support. I want to special thanks NSTC and Taiwan Tech Arena provide a tech hub for our companies to stay there and to innovate. We also want to thank to NDC and also Star Island Taiwan to provide their global network for us to help our founders expand globally. We want to thank Google Cloud and CloudMile to provide the GCP credits for our portfolio companies when they are at the early stage. I also want to thank for Taiwan Stock Exchange to pave the way for our portfolio company to get listed, to get IPO'd. But you know, to get a company to get listed is not that easy. You need a very solid fundamental. It's our privilege to have KPMG to support the fundamental of accounting, and also Taipei in Law to support our portfolio companies to set up their new entities. There's so many people I want to thank. You know, like startup journey is very long. So we want more, not just the sponsor investors. There's a couple of the key roles that help us to grow. This founder, sorry. This also includes that the Grand Tech Cloud Services to provide our founder more credits. You know, hardworking founders, they definitely will consume a lot of energy. So what do? We drink Georgia coffee to help us keep awake. So salute to the professionalism by pollutionism. And also we need a lot of nutrition. So we got all in to back us, to provide the organic nuts drinks for us, so we can keep the energy and to be all in. Not just them. We're also glad to partner with Point Off to provide the brand design and also all these kind of creative works. So, and there's like more partners. Welcome you to join us for our next sponsor. But not just them. I also want to take this chance to thank for the entire SparkLabs Taiwan team and our partners from globally. Our team including not just me, but also including Mallory, Kenny, Joe, and Regina. Yeah, we are just a 5-man team to conduct this and to help founders to grow. I think all these founders know how hard we work and how bad we want this founder to be successful. We, as an investor, we work also like a startup. And our ambition is not just stop here. We want to bring more like-minded people to join our ecosystem. So I always say, it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to raise a startup. We need to join forces together, including the governments, investors, corporate executives, and also all these startup founders to be very dedicated to drive the way so we can see the future. We need to build the future together. So we need your help. We need your support to invest in these founders, to build a community together so we can grow stronger, especially now with the age of adopting AI technologies. Dream big, go global. Welcome to SparkLabs Taiwan Demo Day 9. Let's get started. So let's welcome the first team who's gonna pitch on stage. Let's welcome the first team. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eric Fung, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Collega AI. We are building an AI social media manager for the F&B industry. I'm a proud third-generation restaurant owner, so I understand the pains and struggles that restaurant owners go through firsthand. And one of my biggest problems was managing my social media marketing. Between managing my kitchen, my employees, and of course serving my customers, I had no time for social media. But I knew how important social media was for driving traffic to my restaurant. In fact, it's so important that 81% of diners say they check a restaurant social media page before deciding to visit. And Instagram recently surpassed Google as the most used search engine for Gen Z to find local businesses. But still, nearly 50% of all restaurants on social media are considered inactive. And this is because current solutions on the market were designed for professional marketers, not your everyday restaurant owner. And even awesome AI tools like ChatGPT were designed for general purpose use only. For example, if I ask ChatGPT, how's my Instagram performing today? It'll tell me that it doesn't have access to my account, nor was it designed to manage my social media. And this is precisely how marketing agencies can get away with charging up to $4,000 per month just to manage your social media account. They know your business depends on it, but they also know that you can't handle it yourself. So you see, this is a big problem. In fact, it's a $1.6 trillion global problem with a CAGR of 6%. And as a global problem, we spoke with restaurant owners across the world, and we asked them a very important question. How should we solve it? And they made it very clear. They wanted a solution that can understand their business just as much as they do and can then automate social media marketing on their behalf. But here's the craziest part. It should require zero technical experience. But hey, we're founders. We're in a business of doing crazy things. So we built it. You guys, I am so excited to introduce Collega, the world's first AI agent that manages your social media marketing. And it requires zero technical experience because it operates on the chat interface of your choice. You can use Collega online, WhatsApp, or any other messaging platform that you depend on a daily basis. Collega is made up of multiple AI agents that work together in order to replicate the job of a human social media manager. So each AI agent is responsible for a critical task. So Collega can analyze social media trends, generate content, engage with your followers, and also manage your online reviews. Let me show you how simple it is to use Collega. You can send Collega an image or video. It will automatically generate a caption tailored to your business. After that's done, simply tell Collega when to post it. And Collega will post it directly onto your Facebook and Instagram accounts without you ever having to leave your chat interface. Don't know what to post? Let's ask Collega for a suggestion. Collega understands what's happening online, but most importantly, what's happening around your business, so your content is always relevant. And we all know how important online reviews are to a restaurant owner. So let's ask Collega how we're doing on Google and what our customers are saying about us. These are just a few of the workflows that Collega can automate. And so far, the feedback has been amazing. We launched last month and received over 100 inbound leads in just 12 days. And we're now partnering with some of the most iconic restaurant chains and local restaurants in Taiwan. Our user Jujin is the largest restaurant group in Taiwan, and our AI helps their restaurant brands reduce marketing research time, better understand customer behavior and sentiment, and also generate custom content 2 times faster than they would before they started using Collega. But we're not stopping there. In just 1 month, we went global. We're now working with some of the most well-known restaurant chains and local cafes in Japan, such as Taco Rico and L4U. We offer a SaaS-based pricing model depending on the size of your business and the type of AI features that you need. We're targeting $3 million in revenue next year and $20 million by 2027 as we continue to scale to global markets. And we have the right team to do it. We're former YC founders, AI engineers, and business leaders from companies like Oracle, Uber, and Microsoft. We also have an amazing support system with advisors from Yelp, Kubi, and Meta, and we're proudly backed by SparkLabs Taiwan and SparkLabs Saudi Arabia. But as we continue to grow, we need your support. We're now raising a $2 million seed round to support product development and to hire the best engineering and business talents to join us. It's no secret that AI is growing so quickly. We see and hear about it every single day. But the truth is, traditional industries like restaurants are being left behind. At Collega, Our mission is to make AI accessible to every single business owner worldwide. Thank you very much. Come visit our booth, and we can't wait to partner with you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Xu Chenyao, CEO of Seesaw AI. Have you experienced a long waiting time when calling to an airline or a bank, just like this one?
Your current waiting time is 2 hours. Please hold on the line.
Oh, you guys are the best audience. Or simply cannot get connected to a business during busy hours or after hours. It is a very, very common problem among all of us that has never been solved completely. Actually, businesses miss about 22% of phone calls. And when they call back, 48% of customers don't even pick up. Right? Every day, millions of phone calls are not answered. Businesses miss on potential customers, and the customers not happy either. This has been a big crisis. Seesaw AI develops a voice AI application for telephone speech. According to BVP, voice AI is already disrupting the $5 billion contact center software market and is expected to unlock another $10 billion new software market in the next 10 years. But what are the shortcomings of existing solutions represented by Avaya, Genesys, and all the BPO call centers? First of all, they cannot solve the labor shortage problem effectively. Also, they introduce new technical issues, such as IVR menus that nobody likes, and very robotic voices. Seesaw AI's big, hairy, audacious goal is to help businesses respond to customers with contextual conversations, 24/7 text a call. Here's how it works. When a customer calls a business, if the line is busy or after hours, the call will get transferred to our voice AI agents, totally automated, both inbound and outbound. Our voice AI agents work non-stop, day and night, and every single day. They sound supernatural and act very, very responsively. Here's a quick demo.
Let's first listen to a conversation between a customer and CChat AI voice agent.
Hi, can you book me a demo meeting?
Sure. When are you available?
I can talk today at 2 p.m. from Seattle.
I just sent you a calendar invite at 2 p.m. Pacific time today. Enjoy the demo.
Seesaw AI's proprietary speech recognition technology over the telephony data is state-of-the-art. We are able to decode 1 hour of speech in just 30 seconds, and is 50% more accurate than Google and Azure. Such a strong value proposition, 24/7, unlimited parallel calls, and never miss a call, has created a strong return on investment for our business customers, that it unlocks the other $10 billion new software market that have never been done right before. Seesaw AI is created by me and my co-founder. We're both PhDs from the Johns Hopkins University. Together, we have more than 10,000 academic citations. We helped to develop Keldy, the most popular speech recognition software in the world, at least in the past decade, that is widely integrated into NVIDIA's inference servers. Also, we are two-time entrepreneurs. Our previous company got a very successful exit by acquisition, and it was among the first CB Insights AI 100 companies. We have seen tremendous growth this year. We have automated over 100,000 hours of phone calls and meetings for over 12,000 users. And every day, we are sending up 40+ new users. We also have a very extensive network of enterprise customers from industries such as travel, finance, medical, and hospitality, with an extensive network of resellers and partners. This year, we are on track to book $1.2 million of revenue, a 3-time jump from last year, and we're going to grow to $6 million in the next 2 years. And this is only a small chunk and a small step towards addressing the $15 billion new software market. CSR AI is backed by Unlock Venture Partners, SparkLabs Taiwan, and Patience Force, who is actually a customer turned investor. We are raising our Series A to expand our US operations from our headquarters in Seattle, Washington. Our vision is to create a world where every business call is answered, and every lead captured, and finally, every customer happy about it. We are CSR AI, and we invite you to invest in that future together with us. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Monica, the co-founder and CEO of AIC. By 2030, the global market for drone border patrol will reach $60 billion globally with 18% CAGR. In fact, border patrol is every country's last line of defense. In fact, just in USA, the border protection costs them $25 billion, which equals to Iceland's GDP, which is huge money, and border patrolling is extremely costly. In fact, in many countries, they have turned to commercial drone as their main solutions. In past 2 years, US CBP, Custom Border Protection, they just add on from 6 drone system to 300, 20 drone pilot to 2,000. Why is that? That's an indicator from the market. This number will go up continuously. However, commercial drones are not designed for border patrol. Why is that? For the extremely harsh environment such as maritime, coastline, and large land. These commercial drones are not designed for that. There's 3 main reasons why. First, it's limited flight time. On average, commercial drones only have a 20 minutes flight time, which makes data collection very slow. Second, they also require human pilot to operate, which costs CBP for $260 million a year. Third, the commercial zone also designed to store their data in silo format, which make border agents make critical decisions real time impossible. Today, I would like to introduce you our AI pilot autonomous drone solution. We offer 3 elements. First, long endurance drone, which is 6 times longer flight time compared with commercial drones. Second is AI pilot system, allow border agent to control 24/7. Third, mesh network, allow the border agent to reduce significant number of human pilots. What exactly I mean by that? We offer 3 airframe options for border patrol with maritime, coastline, and large land. Second, it's AI pilot system. With our onboard AI, we'll be able to enable autonomous navigation with 98% power saving, 100% ties, which is our core, how we change and move the needle in the future. Further, we also can help border agents to customize their AI for their critical mission, such as identification and tracking. With that, we helping them to save hundreds and thousands hours of data review. Lastly, how we help them to save tremendous costs is mesh network. With our mesh network solution, we are able to allow them to have just one operator to control and manage 215 drones at once, which is significant change in everything. We know our goal not only helping the Border Patrol, but transform their daily operation. What if USCBP, using our solution, they can save 80% of their human pilot costs? As a matter of fact, in the past 2 years, we've been helping serve Taiwan government, Navy, and Marine Corps with our first 2 solutions. We are being recognized and ranked the best performer in the market, with among other drone makers. Why are we doing well? We break even last year, and we're going about to kick off mass production to scale out our product line for the global market demands. We will reach $20 million next year and $100 million in following year. There's a tremendous market for the drone player like us. We will be able to reach the huge market with $5 billion in near future. I'm the product designer by training with 20 years experience in tech company. We serve a global customer like Apple, HP, and Dell. Our CEO, the founder, Joe, not only have the experience on building drones, but also having the decade experience on embedding system, allow him to form this team with top-tier talents globally. Also form a team with in aerospace, robotic, and AI. We are great honor to back by SparkLabs Taiwan and having the global advisor from design, defense, AI, and aerospace from NASA. As a matter of fact, we are in the discussion with AI fund and partners with a new initiative. We are able to bring the Taiwan supply chain and ability with global leader in AI. We are not only want to serve our own nation, but create a peaceful future and safe world. We are the AIC. We bring AI to every critical mission. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Paul, the co-founder and CEO of Crave Robotics. Have you ever had breakfast in a hotel only to find stale bread, cereal, and picked over fruits? Well, one of the top customer complaints among hotel guests is the poor quality food and limited dining options. This results in negative reviews, which can cost a hotel up to hundreds of thousands of dollars for every 1-star decrease in customer satisfaction. Traditionally, luxury hotels provided room service as a way to enhance the guest experience, but also generate additional revenue. However, this is not feasible with other hotel types such as budget hotels for 2 main reasons. One, the revenue potential is capped by a price-sensitive target market and a smaller property size, while the rising cost of labor makes running a commercial kitchen on site more expensive. Hence, many hotels are adding micro markets as a stopgap solution to provide the basic drinks, snacks, and sometimes frozen foods such as TV dinners that you can microwave on your own. However, the selection is very limited, unhealthy, and not appetizing. This creates a huge opportunity for automation to serve hot food anytime by reducing labor. In the US, there are over 25,000 limited service branded hotels and motels that could benefit from smart vending machines, which equates to a $2 billion market opportunity. At Crave Robotics, we are providing a marketplace of ready-to-eat food items any time of the day. That includes private label as well as branded food items. Our solution heats up food in under 3 minutes, stores up to 36 different product SKUs, and has a total capacity of 144 items. We not only design and help build the technology in Taiwan, but we also integrate the food supply chain and provide the cold chain logistics to provide the best possible user experience. Our business model is simple. We own and operate all the machines and sell directly to the end consumer. The venue pays no upfront cost and simply provides space, electricity, and Wi-Fi. And in return, they can even earn money through our revenue share program. This year, we're focused on hotel chains in the US in order to scale quickly. We participate in trade shows and hotel associations to reach our customers. We also partner with local and national restaurant chains and specialty food brands and to provide top quality food products such as Wagyu rice bowls, and we even offer frozen treats. Currently, we're in discussion with top brands like Le Méridien and the Wyndham Hotel as our early pilot locations. Our goal is to generate $7,000 per location per month, which is roughly $85,000 per machine per year. This year, we're focused on launching 12 locations in the LA area. We will then expand to the rest of Southern California and grow 3 times year over year, starting with 200 locations to 600 locations, and then to 1,800 locations, generating an annual recurring revenue of $150 million. Besides hotels, we're also looking at other late-night convenience channels, such as schools, hospitals, and residential complexes. Our product roadmap includes selling advertising on a large 55-inch touchscreen panel, and also building a loyalty program where consumers can earn rewards for their purchases. Our vision is to become the largest ready-to-eat channel for food products. We want to own the distribution channel in order to collect and gain access to real-time user data and behavior on purchase decisions, which allows us to test new products directly with consumers. The founding team consists of Byron, the original technical founder of iDrip's smart coffee machine, Jensen, who's had over 10 years of experience in the restaurant franchising industry, and myself, previously co-founded and COO of Botrista Technologies, which is a smart beverage automation company. We also have Michael, the founder of Pokeworks, as our advisor, and a solid team of investors, including SparkLabs Taiwan and 500 startups. Today, I'm here to look for customers, both hotels and universities who are willing to adopt food technology, and also investors who can help us scale faster in the US market. We are Crave Robotics, trying to make automated meals delicious and accessible to anyone, anytime. Thank you. So we're also giving away free food later from our machine, which we had to hire a crane to get into the building. So feel free to stop by and give it a try. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Kay, the founder and CEO of Valtech. Valtech is the AI commercial tuna finder. Annually, tuna is a $42 billion market, and over $1 billion is spent searching for wild tuna. But the ocean is huge, covering over 70% of the Earth's surface. And fishing vessels are relatively slow, traveling around only 20 kilometers per hour. So, helicopters are actually flown off of fishing vessels to search and catch 90% of all the tuna that is caught in the world. But helicopters are dangerous. Accidents happen all the time. This accident actually just happened last year here in Taiwan. And they're inaccurate. There's actually a fish spotter in the helicopter using his naked eye or binoculars to go search for these schools of tuna in the ocean. Only about 1 in every 5 sightings even results in a catch. Lastly, they're expensive. Helicopters cost over $2 million, and they require an entire crew to operate, including a pilot, a fish spotter, and a mechanic, all of which need to be housed and fed for these months-long voyages. So at Valtech, we've developed a multi-drone AI solution. Our solution is here to replace helicopters. We are safer, more sustainable, and more efficient than the current helicopter solution. We help fishermen find fish faster. So instead of one helicopter, we can use multiple AI-powered drones, eliminating the need for multiple pilots. And this can expand the search area by up to 25 times. By expanding the search area, we help our customers find their catch and thus their revenue faster. Using natural language, our one drone operator can direct the drones as to where to go and what to look for. It can even get additional information about the potential catch. We've already achieved over 97% accuracy in our computer vision for spotting schools of tuna. So our solution is more efficient using multiple drones. We are safer than helicopters using these lightweight AI-piloted drones. And we are more accurate with our computer vision in identifying schools, and even can provide additional information and look out for unwanted bycatch. With this increased efficiency, we lead to operational savings and reduced fuel usage. This is great for the environment because commercial fishing actually accounts for 1.2% of global oil consumption. That's actually 159 million tons of CO2 produced each year. And for every 1 ton of catch, they're producing 2 tons of CO2. We've built a drone-agnostic system, meaning we can pair our system with different drones for different missions. We're already integrating and partnering with some of the leading maritime drone makers. We offer a $50,000 per month SaaS model. It may sound a little bit expensive, but this is actually how much they're already paying for helicopter rentals. And just by saving 1 day of fishing, our customers nearly pay for our subscription. We've already partnered with some of the leading regional fishing fleets in Taiwan, the Philippines, and Papua New Guinea. Between our 2 pilot customers, we can achieve over 22 million ARR once we launch on all their ships. We've also signed an MOU with a leading marine equipment manufacturer to help with growth into the rest of the industry. So our beachhead market is the $1 billion tuna search market, but we plan to grow to the $94 billion market for all fishing vessels. Essentially, what we've built is a maritime AI intelligence system, and we can grow to the over 400,000 vessels that sail the ocean every day. We are founded by a team of seasoned entrepreneurs, including myself, a former US Air Force drone operator and Y Combinator founder. My co-founder, Chris, he built his last startup to over 15 million in ARR. And our technical geniuses, Jerry and Neil. Neil has been building AI systems and computer vision systems for years, and Jerry used to work for the Office of Naval Research, launching oceanographic projects. We're also backed by some amazing investors, including Wavemaker, SparkLabs Taiwan, and Drone Fund. And we have a stellar roster of advisors, including ones from Academia Sinica, the US Navy, and much more. So our mission at Valtech is to increase the efficiency, safety, and sustainability in the commercial fishing industry. Let's build the future of AI in commercial fishing together. Thank you.
In my first year at MIT, my classmate committed suicide. It took her 11 years from symptom to treatment. What if we could know what the psychology knew about her in the very beginning? Hello, everyone. My name is Eleanor. I'm a co-founder and CEO of Me&My, a Silicon Valley startup that aims to revolutionize mental health for our children. Our children are facing a mental health tsunami, affecting 285 million a year. The depression increased 194%. 1 in every 5 students are struggling. Let me take a time to bring you to the school in the United States. 123 billion is spent on multi-tier support system. Yet, our students are still struggling. Why? Longitudinal data set is missing and limited. Our students only took 2 assessments every year. And there are 100,000 counselors on shore, meaning over 70% of the school do not have enough mental health support. Our industry is urgently needing a new technology that can scale mental health for our next generation. So ladies and gentlemen, today I'm so excited to introduce you with Me&My. We combine the power of neuroscience and gamifications, and we are there for students and also for counselors. How does it work? We gamify the mental check-in. So based on students' everyday emotion, energy, and social interaction factors, we push 200,000 individualized games for our students to feel calm, center themselves, and get ready to learn. And what's even better, when they play the games, 160 in-game behavior is used for our AI flagging, really supporting our counselor, screen early, and give support quickly. Me&My core technology is to analyze students' daily regulation spectrum and form a pattern for our AI to detect early single sign of psychological risk in depression, anxiety, aggression, and also ADHD symptoms. But this time, not after 11 years, only in 3 seconds. Every day in school, 10 minutes. Our education partner is a great enabler for Me&My to build the largest mental health database for our children. In 2 years, we will achieve clinical accurate AI prediction model, which can greatly go beyond the school wall and really helping our existing partners and beyond in government, in research, and also in healthcare. We are very excited to launch our product in United States this year. And also within just 6 months, we already expanded to 5 regions in the US, have 5,000 students in our database, constantly using Me and My every day, generating nearly 900,000 daily regulation patterns. Actually, this morning, more than 900,000. I'm very grateful to learn our solution is really helping the student reduce their outbursts by 70%. We are also helping the counselor with the AI flagging. The initial accuracy achieved 91%. We are super pumped to learn from our research partner from Northwestern psychology team, indicating Me and My app has a great potential to detect psychological risk in our children early on. With this exciting momentum, we will achieve 1 million this year, 6 million next year, 32 in 2026, over 100 million in 2028. My co-founder and myself, we have dedicated our career in healthcare, neuroscience, for decades. To fight this battle together, we are a great team of psychologists, educators, data informatics, and AI experts. We are backed by the world-leading investor, and with the recent round led by K5 Global, Horizon Venture, and SparkLabs Taiwan. We are constantly working with the best, learning from the industrial leader from education, government, and also healthcare. Today, I'm here to seeking for more airlines to support our mission from day one, from a founder and also from a mother. When it comes to mental health, I believe no child should be waiting in line. Thank you very much.
I'm Mary from SparkLabs Taiwan. So we have 6 startup presentations about AI. Now let's get deep diver about AI. We are having 2 distinguished speakers in AI today, in the AI domain today. So our first speaker is coming from the Bay Area, Ms. Sudhira Manguri, who is the head of product of Google Generative AI Incubation Platform. Let's welcome Sudhira. Hi, Sudhira.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Nice to connect with the team at SparkLabs and the team at Taiwan. So I'm really excited to present to you today. Let me quickly share my screen to give you a quick intro before I do that and share some slides for the next 5 minutes. I'm Sudhira. I've been at Google for close to 7 years now, everything in Google Cloud and AI. I was one of the first product leaders joining Google Cloud, starting the Vertex AI platform, and that's given me the opportunity to build out the product roadmap for NLP, translation, and a lot of products at Google. With that, let me quickly dive into my presentation for today. So I'm going to share some of my thoughts on generative AI and the world of opportunities that it presents. So here's a quick narrative of what I'm seeing in the market. So generative AI is AI solutions that are capable of creating text, videos, sounds, images. These, what we call, these are modalities. So across all of these modalities, AI that can create text and images and video and sounds based on the data that it is trained on. And now we're seeing a huge transformation in the way these models are kind of creating various products within the industry. These Gen AI solutions are typically based on large language models. And I'll give you an example of a few of these as we go along. So here is a video, almost a multimodal video of a cat playing a guitar in France. And that was my prompt to one of the products called Runway ML. All I had to do was say, give me an image of a cat playing a guitar in France. And this took me 30 seconds. I got the image. And then all I had to do was like wag the tail, I want the cat to strum the guitar here, and it should move from point A to point B, and that's it. This took me 30 seconds, but without generative AI, this would have taken me at least a couple of hours or days to create this image. So that's what I'm speaking in terms of the power of generative AI and the transformation that we are seeing across multiple applications. So in the past decade, so the first decade of my career has been in B2C, and the second decade has been in SaaS and AI. And in the last decade, I worked on plenty of supervised machine learning models where we used to get label data from customers, train models for months, and then deploy models. And this could take at least half a year. But now with prompting, this is becoming much faster. So these generative AI applications are related to the AI applications that we've seen in the past. So AI has been around for quite some time now. And I'll give you some examples of AI products that you may not think are actually AI products. 80% of enterprise data is still very unstructured. So this is human-generated emails, comms, PDFs, and one product from Google called Doc AI turns unstructured data into structured data. And we see a lot of businesses are sitting on document gold mines, right? And these documents are going to grow with time. So that's an example of, what some AI products built on supervised machine learning models did in the past, like Cloud Natural Language. So what this does is, if you have all of these documents, you can convert that into structured data. If you have some customer reviews, you could detect the sentiment of those customer reviews using AI models for natural language. So all of this has existed in the past. Translation, all of you may be familiar with Google Cloud Translation. That used to essentially translate thousands of languages from one to another, and that's been around for almost a decade. All of these are supervised machine learning models, but that have been around for the last decade. But now prompting is revolutionizing AI application development in this decade. What used to take months is now taking minutes and hours and days to build, and that's where a fantastic opportunity exists for developers across the world. Here's an example of a generative AI application that I'm working on today. Gemini Code Assist is an AI-powered collaborator where developers can essentially generate code, they can write tests, they can essentially transform their code repositories using generative AI. And a large percentage of code repositories and code that is being generated today, and AI is almost a coding assistant for developers across Google, as well as a lot of other companies that we are selling this product into. So this is how I see the industry landscape. At the bottom layer, we have the hardware where there is Cerebras, Intel, AMD. In the middle layer, you have infra and foundation models like dev tools. And in the top layer, this application layer or blue layer is where there is a ton of opportunity for a lot of vertical AI startups and killers. There will be, in the next few years, a tax AI winner, or a planning, mortgage AI winner, or a financial AI winner, healthcare. So there will be individual workflows where we will see if there is a lot of training data, great applications can be generated, and these applications can range from content creation to drug discovery to data entry to test and bug fixing. The future is looking very, very promising. So I will end with this slide. Here's a framework to look at the GenAI investment landscape. The first quadrant is where we saw a lot of applications in the past for traditional AI. And the bottom quadrant is where we think there is a lot of innovation happening, where there can be a ton of investment. I will deep dive into this in the panel going forward, but I wanted to leave you with that thought. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Sudhira. So let me introduce the second speakers, Louis Chen, the Chief Strategy Officer and Executive Vice President of Perfect Hope, a New York Stock Exchange listed company. Let's welcome Louis.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Louis from Perfect Corp. It's a company born and raised in Taiwan. So we are a Taiwanese company, just happen to be listed overseas. We are 9 years old, working a lot in technology, specifically in AI. I think we were one of the very more fortunate companies that went global since day one, because we knew that the market is really much bigger outside there. So today, about 99%, if no more, of our revenue contribution are coming from overseas markets, especially from US and Europe, because we really play in the vertical for beauty and fashion. So as you may know, France and US and Italy, they are typically big market for that. But for the topic today, I really want to share with you some of these experiences, what we have been doing in AI, which is the theme of today. Although AI is certainly the buzzword, is in the spotlight, everybody talk about it, it didn't start just now, right? So if we look at our history, we infused AI in beauty tech since day one in 2015. If you don't recall, 2015, 2016, that was the year that DeepMind AlphaGo came out, right? And it shocked the world. And really it also struck me about, okay, if AI is going to be such a powerful tool, how can we use that to help our clients? So back in 2015, there was a challenge about the virtual try-on and consumer women's buying beauty products. So we challenged ourselves and challenged our engineer, what can AI help? And we were one of the very first pioneer to use machine learning technology back then into AR, right? Combining AR and AI to give us a great precision in terms of the accuracy of the tracking, so to make up the rendering effects really good. Over the last decade, every year or two, there's a new evolution in AI techniques, in different tools, different models. And we keep adopting that, right? So we upgraded that with deep learning and with GAN technology. And more recently, in the last 2 years, I think the generative AI is really unlocking a lot of those potentials. So over this journey, we created so many different AI solutions for different verticals, specifically for skincare, beauty, and makeup. So it's getting a little bit confusing for users. So we really saw the opportunity when LLM model is becoming so good to tie this all together. We call it the Beautiful AI strategy. So link the perfect AI solution that we created for brands with natural conversational beauty AI assistant type. So let me show you a short video about how this works.
Introducing Skincare GPT, your personal AI skincare assistant to help you get better skin. Simply ask any skincare-related question and Skincare GPT will provide a human-like answer tailored to your needs. Let's give it a try. You can ask any question that you want, but you can also choose a frequently asked question, and that's what I'm going to do now. I will choose the first one, recommend a skincare routine for my skin type. Okay, so first we need to take a selfie to start the analysis. Make sure that you have good lighting and a good face position. According to the analysis, my skin type is combination. Below that, I can already see a short skincare recommendation. If I tap on my photo, I can see highlighted in different colors my skin concerns. All very clear. And if we go back, we can already see some product recommendations and even tap Buy Now and add them to the cart. If we scroll further down, we can view the full skin analysis report. And if we do that, we can see on the right side there I have my image and all the different skin concerns highlighted in different colors. And then on the left side, we can see the full skin report, and if we scroll down, we can see the details for each skin concern.
So this is one of the examples of how we're able to take conversational AIs and link that, to help consumers understand their skin status, what they need for their skin and for makeup. And our vision is that there will be more and more of these applications tailor-made for different use cases, right? So beauty is a very, very personalized category. So I think everybody's looking for something that's really suitable for you. So here in the chart, you see, for example, in our roadmap, how we are taking skincare and even fashion and hair and put it all together. So that's what we call the framework. Not only that, I want to show you a few other things that what AI can do. And amazingly, changing hairstyle is really, really difficult. It's a commitment, right? So before you actually go and do that, I think generative AI give us, example. I can actually, use my photo there and visualize myself in different haircuts and different styles before you go into a salon and do that, take a commitment. So which actually I did. So I always try to see myself in a long hair. I never had the courage to do that. And I think the AI is really helping me. So this is just my regular photo selfie. And now I can see myself. I haven't shown my wife that. No more than that. What's the next step? Right? Fashion, I think, is really big. We all agree that shopping for apparel is sometimes a painful process. And this is something that we be able to do with our AI models to keep my identity, right? Keep my body posture. I know this is a photo I took at the top of the Eiffel Tower. And then, with a single image, that you can find on Shein, on Amazon, on Temu, I'll be able to do that and render myself. And I think that looks better than like model. I can actually know if that fit my styles. right? And then lastly, why I would wear that, I will use the AI and then imagine I'm myself traveling to Safari or other places. So you can reproduce really epic real life scene, and it's getting so good. Right? Sometimes it's scary about that. We can talk about that in the panel later. But again, this is just a short intro about what we do. Thank you.
Thank you, Luis. So now let's get into today's fireside chat session. So we are very honored to have a very seasoned technology columnist to moderate the fireside chat session for us. So today we are going to have Tim Coupland, seasoned correspondent in Asia. So let's welcome Sudhira, Luis, and Tim to deliver the fireside chat session for us.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. I'm Tim Coupland. It's very nice to see a lot of familiar faces out here today. I think I've seen here at SparkLabs before. Many of you know me. I've been in Taiwan 25 years. Up until 2 days ago, I was working for a large international media organization, but I quit 2 days ago, and this is my first public event. So I'd only turn up for Edgar, so Edgar's the guy who got me here. And of course, AI is the theme of the day. I might be the only person in this room who's not going into AI, but I might be replaced by AI, which is a very real possibility. Anyone here not actually in AI? Anyone still trying to do an e-commerce startup, for example, or a social media startup? If you are, I'm very sorry for you. Don't bother. But we've had great presentations from Sudhira and Luis, and we're going to have a chat now. Technology's been able to do a lot of great things. It's been able to create videos of cats playing guitar in Paris, which kind of bowled me over. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow us to teleport Sudhira from California to Taipei, so we have her on Zoom, which is almost as good. And we're going to start get into some real tough questions. I apologize in advance, but that's just my style. And I'm going to start first by sitting down, and I want to ask Sudhira the first question, and that's, you showed a really interesting slide which can be broken down into 3 areas. One is the application layer, one is kind of the model layer, and the bottom layer is the hardware layer. Right now, we can easily define that as the bottom layer is where you're making all the money. NVIDIA is making a lot of money. The middle layer is those who are burning all the money. But really in future, I think it's the application layer that has the greatest potential. So Sudhira, tell us more about that, and really forward 5 to 10 years, how important will be the foundation models versus the application layer, which is essentially what we're going to be using as an interface for AI?
Absolutely. So this is the industry landscape in a nutshell that everybody is converging on. At the bottom layer, we have the hardware, like where this Cerebras is one of the startups that I see is built one of the largest chips for AI. But there's a lot of consolidation in the bottom layer, and it's very cost intensive. Same with the infra and foundation model layer. You see Google, Amazon, OpenAI play in this, Azure Open kind of play in this area. And it's going to see a lot of consolidation and maybe 3 to 4 players, and multiple other AI models, foundation models have come and inundated the market, and that's going to go on for a while. That's going to consolidate to less than 10 or so, with 3 clear winners. The topmost layer is where I see in the last 1 year, there's been an explosion of investor activity, an explosion of startups where if you have the training data, if you have the vertical expertise for that model, now is a fantastic time to be entrepreneurial and build that out because you have the foundation models layer. What I mentioned earlier used to take months in order to clean and create training data with prompting and with the right data and with a fine-tuning layer on top of it and with the right vertical use case. In the near future, there will be a clear tax AI winner. There may be a clear, healthcare AI winner. So pick any vertical and as fine-tuned as it can get. there will be, a lot of great activity. And we'll give you a few examples of Midjourney, Grammarly, Workera, Runway. So character AI, so just build characters out of AI. Within copywriting and marketing, we're seeing copy.ai and others. So there's plenty of vertical AI winners that are yet to be created, but that's where there's a ton of opportunity for entrepreneurs as well as investors.
Sudhira, do you think there's any point getting into the foundational model level now? Is it too late? Obviously, a big organization you work with is in that area. There's a few other companies out there. Do you think there's still room, or do you think that really people should just move on beyond that and go really focus on the application layer because that's got the most potential?
So I feel like, and this is my personal opinion, so this is a very cost-intensive layer, and there will be organizations that will continue to innovate on larger context windows or faster models. They'll work on the latency side of things, and just these models will keep getting better and better. But with vertical AI, there can be a faster landing if you get the use case right and the vertical right, because I think that's where there's more opportunity versus I think the foundation models. The capital intensive side of things is I think a blocker for starting out right now at the bottom two layers because of the investment that has happened for many, many years with the data moats that these large players have created.
So I want to ask Lewis now, I mean, your company is quite interesting. Perfect Corp, in case people don't know this, was actually spun out of Cyberlink. So Perfect Corp is one of those examples of a company that, a little bit ahead of the curve, saw the potential of AI and really had to pivot. And of course, the business model of Cyberlink has had to change a lot because we're not burning CDs anymore, for example. So tell us about the potentials for companies that are not in AI but have a fundamental business model and then have had to pivot. How was it that you guys, 9, almost 10 years ago, realized that you had to pivot away from what you were doing and you had to move into something else? And I want to say stumbled, that's probably a bit unfair, but you realized that AI was really the way forward for you guys. Talk to us about that transition.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, 9 years ago, we didn't start as an AI startup, right? Nobody really dared to use AI it was a scary word, especially for beauty and fashion. So when we started, what the mission was, how we create better accuracy in the solution, better quality. We realized that the existing technology, there's a lot of bottlenecks. Right, so something that the research has been working for more than a decade. There's always the bottleneck in pattern recognition, in object tracking. And I think AI really was one of the trial that, okay, would this work? And unfortunately, the data, the quality of the data, the tagging was getting good enough. So when we put it to test, we were really amazed. I mean, our client was amazed. Said, okay, how did you get that? So many companies tried to do that for many years and they all fail. And really, that gave us a lot of confidence, say this is the right way to go. I remember back then, we only have a very few engineers that knew how to code an AI. And we have to form very quickly a task force and having really kind of the seed trainer, the senior, want to learn about all these tools. And then they started training the other developers, right? So over the year, then we have more than half of the developers today that are coding in AI. So I think it was a journey. It didn't start with a brilliant idea in day one. It's rather than a trial and learn, and then we start seeing it. Of course, we have seen other companies, let's say Tesla, for example, right? How they're using autonomous car with camera, tracking in live, buses and pedestrian and car. So we sort of that same idea, but instead of tracking this object, you track the movement of your face, right? Track the movement of your eye, your lip. And then with that, we applying different effects for AR, for rendering makeups. So it was kind of a journey.
You, as you pointed out, you didn't start in AI, but now, of course, generative AI is a big thing, and anybody can create a video of a cat playing guitar in Paris. You showed some examples that are a bit spooky as well. Do you think that you, having come from Cyberlink and being spun out of Cyberlink, which already had video and photographic background, was somewhat of a competitive advantage compared to those who really had no other background and getting straight into it? Do you think that's the thing that has allowed you guys to stay alive and iterate instead of have to jump straight into something very advanced?
I think so. I think it does give us some advantage, to start with, because we have been working in multimedia, right? So a lot of IP around photo and video. So when we look at the AI, there's so much else AI can do today, right? So you talk about the question about going to build a foundation model or applications. We really see that there's huge opportunities out there, and many of our clients and brands, companies, they are either setting up AI committees or AI task force. Every company out there is trying to figure out what to do with AI. So I think, for startup in the room here or for ourselves, I think the opportunity might be to find something that is unique to you, that you have some knowledge about it. In our case, it's multimedia, it's photo and video. How we help consumer, right? Microsoft like to talk about Copilot. How you help consumer make better photo editing and video editing, with assistance of the AI, something that I can be doing, what Sandita should show in minutes instead of spending hours.
But if you're not already, have the benefit of coming from a company like a Google or a Cyberlink, what advice can you give to people out there who want to get into AI, whether you're an investor and you're looking out there for things? We've seen some demos here today, or you're just fresh out of college and you're looking for ideas. AI is the future, but you're not quite sure where. So what would you suggest people look at?
I think the potential is enormous. I mean, we're running a lot of innovation tasks, right? Because things that the traditional wisdom that you think that is too hard, it cannot be solved, I think give it a try. I mean, the models that are out there, created by all these tech giants, and is ever evolving. Every 2 months, there's something new out there that is going to change your mind. So in the past, we may have been developing something and stuck in there for 2 years, and you kind of get into the idea that this is unsolvable. I think now is the time to revisit those ideas and say, maybe now with the AI power, it's really the timing. Maybe the timing was too early, when we did it. So to me, I think the recommendation is really be open-minded, right? Because the opportunity is really big there. There's a lot of technology created not only by the big company, but even in the startup community. In our team, in our company, we spend a lot of time researching those, right? Going to conferences, listening to other startups, going testing new models, and then finding opportunities.
Sudhira, I want to ask you the same question. Where should people be looking to use AI today? If you're in any kind of job, there's so many possibilities out there. What do you suggest people who aren't even in AI right now should be doing, given all the potential and opportunity and tools?
So as I mentioned earlier, there is a ton of potential for generative AI across multiple verticals, multiple areas. So here are some practical applications. So the potential of generative AI is great with enhancing creative processes. This is a bit of a surprise where we thought that, some of the jobs that would be the hardest to do in terms of cognitive load, those are the ones that are getting enhanced with generative AI. Personalizing user experiences, generating realistic content, improving decision making. These are the categories. And in terms of the clean opportunities, we see great opportunities with content creation, copywriting, marketing is getting transformed. Even within white-collar jobs, you see a lot of content creation that, let's say, product management has to do, or technical teams with documentation generation. So these are all great generative AI opportunities. Personalized AI assistants. So we see a lot of chat assistants across multiple verticals, whether you're doing a shopping cart assistance, whether you're doing, just planning assistance or personal assistance in travel advisory. So you see a lot of assistants and use cases there. Automating repetitive tasks. This has been around for quite some time. In data entry and reporting, I feel like this has been a supervised AI application for the longest time. And we've seen a lot of customers as part of Google Cloud. I've seen a lot of customers automating and transforming their back offices with supervised machine learning AI. And that's only getting much, much faster with generative AI. And then the future applications, there's a lot of potential to revolutionize industries like entertainment and movie making with video generation, manufacturing, and beyond. So text, for instance, this poem that I wrote, the only prompt was write a poem on SparkLabs Taiwan, and then boom, in a second. So all of these are creative tasks that are getting done within a matter of seconds. So this is a framework that I've built in order to look at the Gen AI landscape and the various applications that fall in the generative AI bucket. I can dive into that now, or unless we can maybe tackle another question or two.
Well, this is the follow-up question to that, I think, is a lot of people are also asking, what are the roles or jobs that can't be replaced by AI? I'm hoping your answer will be journalists and VCs, but we'll see. But obviously, there's a lot of automation tasks that can easily be replaced by AI and already have. But where are the areas that you don't see AI replacing in the next, say, 10 to 15 years?
So I think this slide can be a good framework, and I've built this and I've been validating this for the last year as I was looking. I'm an investor myself, so as I looked at the market, so I'd like to guide your attention to the first quadrant here, which is let's say the x-axis is cognitive load, that is the difficulty of doing a task, the amount of brain power it needs in order to do this, do any task, and the y-axis is high stakes or low stakes. So in traditional AI, we've seen mostly back office automation, customer care, any airline that you call right now, it's more likely than not you will talk to an AI assistant first and conversational AI assistant, and then you'll move on to a real human being. With content moderation on social media, and there's a lot of AI applications. So traditional AI, so that is getting replaced, and a lot of humans are getting replaced with AI in this quadrant 1. In quadrant 2, well, you will see a lot of investment opportunities for photo editing, for social media content, but then these can be fads. You will see a big spike in usage and then a drop. Because the cognitive load, these are essentially, the cognitive load is not that high, and the stakes, by that stakes, I mean the willingness to pay. Customers are not really going to pay for this, the applications that are going to get built in the second quadrant. So it's low stakes, and then it doesn't require too much of effort. You don't need a highly skilled labor to build AI in the second quadrant. Now, this third quadrant and fourth quadrant are where things get very interesting. This is where, with the third quadrant, if you want returns in the next 0 to 5 years, the foundation model game and tools and a lot of technology is already in place. So if you pick verticals in these sectors like content creation, media, movies, ed tech, task assistance, business comms, productivity tools, SMB tooling, gaming, and marketing, there is the tech is there for you to really make an impact in that industry, and there is more willingness to pay, and it's going to see some near-term returns if you get the vertical AI use case right. And to your final question around where we think AI will come in last in order to replace, well, this is where there is a lot of willingness to pay. This is a lot of dollars go into this bucket, and we'll see more breakthroughs come, and it will take 5+ years for fully automated AI. Currently, there will be assistive AI or co-pilots in this area where you will see coding assistants, but a full software engineer who is automated with AI, that's going to take a few years. Right now, I'd say we are at 30%. Similarly, within defense and within search and discovery, within drug discovery. So these are some of the areas where there's very, very high cognitive load. It's a very skilled area, and AI is becoming an assistant in this. And we're not going to see, let's say, surgeries and surgeons kind of being automated using AI, but it's going to be a kind of high stakes. There's a lot of dollars if we're able to even provide an assistant in this area. So that's a great area to invest in for the long term.
Thank you, Sudhir. I want to ask Lewis the same question. Obviously, you're in a business that really is replacing humans in many, many ways. You've probably, you and Perfect Corp probably put quite a few thousand humans out of jobs. What jobs are safe in the next 5 years?
I think my view is, it's not the AI replacing the human. It's, the human who knows how to use the AI replacing the human who doesn't know how to use the AI. And sometimes it's just crazy, and collectively as a human, we make so many errors, and I'm sure what I'm saying here probably will be wrong in 2 years. If you asked me 2 years ago, or most of the people 2 years ago, that question, I think our traditional wisdom that, okay, they will be first replacing the blue collars, and then the white collars, and then the creative guys. Guess what? It's completely the opposite. The first got replaced were the creative guys, with the music composer, with the painters, right? And now you get into the office space that we're talking about the white collar, right? So it's now the journalists, it's now, maybe, the other jobs. And so if you ask me that question, I think the physical world still is a very demanding challenge, right? And again, I'm not expert in robotics, but I feel that potentially will be, one of the last, barrier for humans to secure and hold to our assistance.
Well, I'm happy to know there are going to be some jobs surviving after the AI revolution comes. Please join me in thanking Sudhira and Lewis for joining us today.
Thank you, Louis, Sudhira, and team for the great panel. So before we end our today's session, we have a very special guest. Let's welcome our Deputy Minister of National Development Council, Mr. Fang Guanzhan. Let's welcome our Deputy Minister.
Thank you, SparkLabs Taiwan and Edgar, and all distinguished guests and startup friends. Good afternoon. On behalf of NDC, it's my great pleasure to be here attending this Demo Day. As always, SparkLabs Demo Day is one of the best startup events in Taiwan. Someone just wrote a point for them. I think we should give a big hand to startup team. Okay? Thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to share with you that the new administration will boost its support for the startup community even more in the coming years. For example, we will increase the investment to startups $5 billion a year. And we were setting up new hubs in Silicon Valley and Tokyo as well. But most important, we need more and high quality staff. So again, big thank you to SparkLabs for your hard work over the past years. And we are excited to keep working together to show the world that Taiwan is not just an AI island, but also a startup island. Thank you.
Thank you. So it's the end of our today's event. It is also the time for you to join the AI journey with us. You have 3 ways to participate in it. So first, invest in all of our startups. And second, recommend the startups to join our program. And third, join us at our future event. So thank you for today. See you in our next Demo Day. Thank you.